Hi guys, I'm Neema from MVL Leasing, and today I'm hosting Saturn Drives, an exotic car club in the GTA. I'm having everybody over for kind of like an open house. So we're gonna take a minute and just walk around and take a look at some of these nice cars. Okay, so we'll start over here. Today there's an F1 race, so I'm not surprised that a lot of McLarens here. So this is the new McLaren Artura. This is their new kind of entry-level sports car, replaced the 570. It's a hybrid, it's a 6-cylinder. Pissed off a lot of people with the 6-cylinder, but McLaren will never disappoint when it comes to speed and dynamics and stuff like that. This car is really good. The sun's hitting it right now, so you can see how rich this paint is on this car. You got a 600 LT Spyder next to that. We got a really nice GT3 here. It belongs to one of my customers. His name's Aaron, right there. It's got a nice PPF on it with a nice custom decal on this side. I like that. One of the cars that are best, that'll keep up with all the craziest cars that you know, is 911 Turbo S. This one's a really nice example in chalk paint, with the nice wheels, center locking with the polished spokes. Really nice car. Over here's a special car. This is the Aston Martin Vantage F1 edition. So with that, you get a few bells and whistles that are specific to this car, like the paint scheme, the carbon fiber gills on the side, the vents in the hood. Another car with really rich paint. You have a carbon roof on this one as well, extra ground effects. Really nice car. Here's a car that doesn't cost $1 million, but drives like $1 million. It's the new Corvette Z06. 5.5 liter naturally aspirated V8 with 670 horsepower. Really well built car. Not like your old vets. This is new school. Really good stuff. Here we got a 570S Spyder with a little bit of a 600 LT treatment. It's got a really nice wing in the back. Again, it's a perfect time because the way the sun's hitting this paint, this stuff really comes out. It's not like the lighting inside the dealership. 765 LT, probably one of the best designed McLarens in my opinion. This one's nice because they got the comfort seats on the inside. You can get these with Senna seats, which are really nice, but better for the track, not really for touring. That's what makes this car really good. Here's a standard 720S, also a really well-designed car. Lotus Emira, latest car from Lotus. Got the engine from a Camry, but it's tuned up and it weighs nothing, so they're pretty quick. Starting to see more of these around. This is a Ford Mustang Dark Horse. So this car is more about miles per hour. It's not the most powerful Mustang, but it's a 5 liter. It's naturally aspirated and it's just over 500 horse. So when you're naturally aspirated and you got over around 100 horsepower per liter, you're doing really good. The car's got lots of aero and stuff like that. And this particular one is a 6-speed. So in a decade or so, I see these to be worth a pretty good buck. It's a 599 party. We got 3 Ferrari 599s right here. This car predates the F12. Got a naturally aspirated V12. This particular one, this gray one, I know the owner and they did a 6-speed conversion. It actually looks really good because out of all 599 production, I would say probably less than 10% were ordered with a 6-speed, which makes that a hugely desirable option. When you have an engine in the front that's a V12, it's rear-wheel drive with a nice old-school gated shift with the pinball for the shifter, it's a really nice feel. Here's a car that's gonna go up in value, Ferrari 458. They stopped making this car in 2015 because it was replaced by the 488, but it's the last naturally aspirated V8 mid-engine car that they make. Because when they switched to the 488, have a great day. Thanks for coming. It's gonna be worth a lot. Before you could pick up these things, the lowest I ever saw one being sold for was $199. These days for a really nice one, you won't find one for less than maybe $280 to $300,000. Worth every penny, if you ask me. It's kind of a weird car. It's a Slingshot. So it's kind of got a bike engine with 1 wheel in the back and 2 wheels in the front. It's got a nice little cowl to get the wind over your face. You should be wearing a helmet when you drive this. Fun car. Here's a nice newer generation G80 M3 competition X-Drive. Not crazy about the X-Drive, but competition's really nice. With the new Ferraris, like the new 296, it's a great car. It's fast, it looks good, but I would still rather have a 458. I'm gonna warm up to that car. Everyone's gonna have to. That's the direction we're going. Lower displacement, higher power. But it's a breath of fresh air when you kind of see some of this older stuff, because when it comes to this stuff that's out of production, what's made is made. There's no more that's coming out, and it just makes them that much more special. I know Ferraris are the most popular in red, but I love seeing a Ferrari that's not in red, namely black, my favorite color. So this 458 is done up really nice. I can tell that it's lowered, it's probably spaced, and he's got some really nice aftermarket wheels on it, and he's got a nice carbon fiber front lip that kind of helps hug the ground a bit more. Very mean looking car. I really like this one. Okay, we highlighted some of the cars that are outside. We're gonna go inside because they're putting some stickers on the car for Spade Rally. So we have not only nice inventory, but there's nice cars in there too. Let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna go through a couple cars that I'm selling here in the showroom and some of the customers' cars that we have in the back. So one is this Rolls-Royce Wraith. This is a 2020. It's a black badge too. It's very similar to the Adamas edition that we did the video on. Pretty much all the same gear. It's not a numbered car. but just as nice. SF90 Stradale Coupe 21, only has about 600 kilometers. Cheapest one in Canada right now, 599,000. Dressed up Huracan Spyder, LP580-2 rear wheel drive, but it's dressed like an all wheel drive, so I think it looks really nice. It's a 2020 F8. It only has about just under 7,000 kilometers. Another car, cheapest one in Canada. Now, if you saw my F8 video for the F8 Spyder, you'll know that they took the engine out of the 488 Pista and they put it in this. Pistas cost twice as much, so you might as well get updated bodywork and the same motor and stuff like that. Really nice car. Ferrari F12, that one's a 17. Now, I like the way this one's spec'd. It's yellow, it's got a Capristo exhaust, it's got all carbon fiber on the inside and on the outside, including the gas door, the side sills, the Ferrari crest on the fenders. This yellow is actually the same yellow that's in the Ferrari logo, the exact same color. Really nice stuff. It's a new Z06. The Z06 we saw in the front had the standard wing. This car's got the Z07 track pack. So you'll note, you can always tell because it's got that extra big wing on the back and the canards and the extra ground effects on the front. That's a really nice car, really nice color too. You guys probably remember this STO. We have that parked up front. Really nice car. Great car for the last hurrah when it comes to that V10, and it'll just annihilate on a track. I obviously love Lambo, okay? But I probably have to go with this F12, only because I don't spend a lot of time on a track, so I don't think that I would get any use out of this STO. But that F12, I can kick ass on a track and go grab a coffee if I want. So what's happening today for Saturn Drives, he runs a Spade Rally, and they're preparing to go on a rally this Thursday to Sunday, where they're going to Kingston, Montreal, Eastern Quebec, Brossard, and back. So it's about a 3-day rally. I won't be attending this one, but they stay at nice hotels, and Saturn does a really good job of planning everything for all the drivers. One of the things that they're going to be doing today is having all the putting the decals on the visors of all the cars for that rally, and just getting a little bit more information on that drive. So some of these guys' cars are parked inside, so they can do this, so they don't have to do it outside. But let's look at some of these cars, and some of them are really nice. We'll start with this one, a later model GT3 RS in this really nice copper color. These cars are really hard to get unless you want to spend about $500,000, but still one of these cars that are worth every penny. They really kind of squeezed every ounce of power out of this car, and it's naturally aspirated, and this thing sticks to the ground real nice. Look at all this aero. Like, I can't get enough of it. So these cars, they all have carbon ceramic brakes. A lot of carbon is used on the car. Some of it's exposed, some of it isn't. Depends on how the car is spec'd. This one has the roof exposed, the wing exposed, and things like that. Car looks really nice, in my opinion. Carbon buckets. This guy's going on the rally too. This is just a 991 C4S, or sorry, 992 C4S. He'll probably be the most comfortable guy on the cruise. This guy's using his head. Finally, some Lambo love. This is Saturn's car. He's a friend and a client, and I like his license plate. He's got a Mclaren GT. The Artura that we showed you before actually replaced this car. So before they went hybrid, this was the last baby McLaren you could get, and I like the spec on his. It's in my favorite color too. Come take a look. Some of this stuff Saturn had done himself, like the orange pin striping and stuff like that. It's a nice touch, kind of breaks it up a bit. This one's equipped with carbon ceramic brakes. This one's got a really cool wing in the back that kind of reminds me of those LaFerrari race cars, where the only parts of the spoiler that stick up are at the ends. A lot of these are personal touches by Saturn. I think he's got some pretty good taste. But this car's doesn't have a very loud design, which is what I like about it. Another Turbo S. I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to say this car's shark blue. This one's got the carbon ceramic brakes, and it's got the sport design package. So when you get that on a turbo, you get these little winglets at the front here for your front lip, and you get these little parts of your spoiler, the part that's fixed, they kind of swing out like this. It's a really nice touch. If I was getting a turbo, I would definitely pay extra for that. Okay, so if you saw our video on that 23 Cullinan that with the diamond black on the Charles blue, that was a 23. So for 25, the Cullinan got a bit of a revision, and this is it right here. So you get a new wheel, but the biggest difference is really in the front. So you have extra venting down here with the angled vents, and you also have like the LED signature used to just run along the top, but now it kind of runs along the top and comes down the side. Still unmistakable. Still looks like it rules the road. Still says get out of my way. Right here we have a nice car. It's a 750S Spyder. And what's cool about this, similar to the Huracan Evos, is that they take a lot of parts from the dedicated performance model. So the Huracan Evo took parts from the Performante. This car took a lot of parts from the 765 LT. Come closer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's all painted, but you still have the vents in the front fenders here. And you have that nice big wing that looks like it was plucked right off of a 765 too. There's no Lambos here today. There must be an evil villain conference that I didn't know about or something, but there was only one that showed up. So it looks like I repped the wrong brand today, but still glad to have everybody.